Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, super welcome. Come on in. My name is Kelsey, and if you like yarn and crochet and you want to see me do things with yarn and crochet, then feel free to subscribe. I'm here every Friday, and I got something going on. I got a problem, but this is a problem that most knitters and crocheters have. As you can tell by the bag in the back, I have a yarn stash problem, and this week I'm going to do something about it. So I have yarn in this bag. I have yarn on my desk. I'm going to be caking yarn and giving it away to someone that I know, and then I'm going to use some of my yarn stash to make projects. So I'm going to show you what I got, and then we're going to get started because it's a lot. But this is going to be rapid fire. I'm not going to sit and talk your ear off. We're going to get to it. The project that I'm working on. I started this blanket, and even though I keep saying I don't like making them, I keep making them. I don't know, but it's easy and it eats yarn up. So this is what I'm doing right now. This is the Hobby Lobby Baby Bee line in the color coral multi, something like that. It's very nice, it's very soft. I'm doing one row half double crochet and then one row moss stitch. I don't know why, I just picked two stitches that I like, and we're going with it. So I had like 4 skeins of this. Ironically, I'm going to have to buy more yarn to finish this blanket, but I'm going to run through the yarn I have first before I buy more. And maybe I might just turn this into something else and I won't need to buy more yarn. I don't know. Anyways, then I have this skein right here. This is from, this is a Big Twist brand, just like the regular value. The color on the camera looks different than the color in person, but I'm telling you, every time I turn my camera on, like it'd be so quiet until I turn my camera on. Anyways, so I have this, and I'm going to make like a scrunchie out of it or something, because I had one and then I lost it. So I'm gonna make another one out of this, and then I'll probably make like some coin purses or something like that. I don't know. Then that's what I'm gonna work on, at least so far, in terms of I was trying to talk over it, but it was bothering me. Anyways, so that's what I'm going to work on so far. This right here is the big ticket item. I got yarn I got to talk about. So this is going to be something I'm going to be giving away to my friend, because she wants to learn how to crochet, and then she has a friend that wants to learn how to crochet, and I think there's another person that she knows. So I'm like, hey, pass on the yarn, y'all. Like, spread the love. So this yarn right here, I actually wound like 5 cakes out of it. There's one more. I don't like this yarn because of the color. Honestly, I don't know why I bought this color. This is the Premier pound yarn that they used to sell at Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still sell it because I haven't really been seeing it, but that's where I got this from. This is in the color denim, and I don't like denim. I don't own anything in denim. I don't know why I bought this. I don't know why I bought this, but like when I do look at it, it does remind me of denim, and then I don't like it. So I'm gonna be giving this away. I tried to take this in another color and double strand it into a bag, but I didn't like how the bag was coming out. So I'm like, let's gift this yarn to someone who will use it. And this is really good practice acrylic yarn. It's the yarn itself is fine. I like it. I bought it in black multiple times, and I bought it in red. Great yarn. I just don't like the color. Next, this. Let me show you. This is the Mandala Ombre. It's in the color Serene. Here's the colorway. It's nice. It's just, I've tried crocheting with this multiple times, and I don't like how it feels on my hook. I don't like how it feels on my hands, which I've used Mandala yarn before in a different colorway, and it was a different like subline, I guess, of this, and I liked it a whole lot better. But this one specifically, I don't know. I can't quite pinpoint what it is because it's soft. It's real nice. It's just, I don't know. It just wasn't my favorite. So I'm going to give her this one. This one is kind of like along the same line. There's something about it I don't like, but it's a me thing. It's not the yarn. It's me. This one is a Karen cotton cake. This is in the color Frozen Yogurt. Nice color. I don't know. It's kind of the same thing. I put on my hook and something about it, I don't know. I don't like it. So I'm gonna give her this one. I have this one, and then I bought 2 skeins of it, but I caked one because I tried to use it, and this is an untouched one. So she's gonna get 2 cotton cakes. Then onto the bag. This one, it is a Big Twist Value unused in the color Aqua. There you go. Yeah, I don't like the color. I think I bought this in another green to double strand in something. I'm pretty sure that's why I bought this. But that was so long ago. It was probably like over a year ago. So I have no clue what I was going to buy this for. So I'm going to cake that up and give that to her. Then we have these. These are Bernat baby blanket skeins. And I got them clearanced on Walmart. I was just walking through, not looking for yarn. I wasn't even in the yarn section. It was like, you know, in those little totes in the middle of the aisle. So I wasn't even over there. But they put this right where I could see it. So I got this in the color Little Sandcastles, and then this one in Countryside. I got these because the idea was to use them to make slippers to put on my Etsy. And I had to quit lying to myself because I don't like chenille yarn. Like, I used chenille yarn to make the slippers and it was nice, but I don't like chenille. I don't know. I scrapped the whole thing. I was gonna be upset. So I got 3 of each color. So then I got this Just Chenille from the Premier brand. This is what they sold at Dollar Tree. Same thing. I just wanted to make slippers out of them. Actually, I think this was supposed to be for me. I think the brown ones were going to be for me, but I don't like it. So I'm going to give her this. Then I've got this. I have another one, Bernat baby blanket. I bought this at the Joann closeout sale, and I was going to use it to make a blanket for a girl that I know that's pregnant, but then I ended up giving her a different blanket, and I'm not using this. You know, I thought I gave this away, but I looked in my closet and it was still there. So I'm going to cake this and give it to her as well. So I think that's pretty much all that I have to either cake or use to try to get rid of some yarn. I'm telling you, when I get rid of this yarn, my yarn stash is going to look so much better. I should have done like a before shot so you can see the difference, but I have shown my yarn stash a couple times on the channel already, so it'll be a noticeable difference when we go back in there. I don't know if I want to give her any more yarn than this. It's going to take me a while to wind all the Bernat blankets, but it's going to be worth it to get rid of all that chenille yarn that I don't like to begin with. When I get rid of all this yarn, I mean, yeah, I'm going to replace it, but it's going to be replaced with things I know I'm going to use. Back then, I was just buying colors I thought it was, you know, it was real pretty, or I had an idea for a project and then I decided not to do it. But this time, when I go back, I'm going to be more intentional with the yarn that I buy, and it'll be for things I know I'm going to make. So let's get started, and we'll see how many cakes at the end we end up with, and see if I can get through the stuff that I'm actually going to keep and make things out of. So let's get to it. All right, so it's the end of the night. I caked most of the stuff. I have 2 skeins. I can't. So so I'm going to take the bag that's pretty much full to the top. I'm going to put it in my car. I'm going to drop it off at my friend tomorrow, and that'll be a big chunk out of my yarn stash that will be gone. All my chenille yarn gone. I'm so excited. Hey everybody, so today is Monday. We got a lot to talk about and I have a lot to do today. So yesterday I didn't crochet anything. I wasn't really in the mood for it. It was a rough day. But I'm gonna bounce back strong today. But I do want to show you what I made on Saturday. So on Saturday I made 2 things. I made another coin purse. The drawstring is on the inside. I just haven't wove it through yet. And then I made a scrunchie. I don't like it, but it's my fault because I stopped early. I didn't want to do all the rows. I didn't feel like doing all the rows, so I didn't. But I made these 2 on Saturday, and I feel like I made something else, but I honestly can't remember what it was that I did. I don't know, but I got those 2. Today I'm gonna hit the ground running because I'm in the mood to crochet today now. They're dumping out the dumpsters outside. Anyway, so I have, I thought I had less than this when I did the coin. I don't know why I have so much of this left, but I do. So I have this and I have this, and then I might get to this. I'm gonna make more like drawstring, like same little bags. I'm gonna make just a couple more out of these to knock this out. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with that. Oh, then the scrunchie. I still need a scrunchie. I can't really use that one. And part of the issue that I had was that I made it with this. As you can see, I have a lot of hair. So this right here, I can put it like around a ponytail, but I can't do, you pull it and you twist it and go. I can't do that unless I'm doing like a small little section or something. So I want to make a scrunchie that's like actually functional, like the ones back in the day where it had a lot of fabric, but you could, do the little twisty thing and go the other way. So I want to do it with one of these because this I can really cinch a ponytail with one of these big ones. And then this time when I make it, I'm going to use a different pattern, one that I've actually used before, because this one was a new one. But I'm going to use a tried and true on this one to make sure I'm able to use it. So I'm only showing y'all this so I can get the credit. I made it. It's just I don't like it. I'm going to make another one with the same yarn, and it's going to be actually useful. And if it doesn't take too long, I might just do more. Maybe I just won't make a bunch of drawstring bags. I might just make some more scrunchies maybe. Just like have some colors to choose from. But yeah, that's really what I have going on today. Tomorrow, which will be the last day of filming for this video, I will probably work on that blanket that y'all saw at the beginning. Because I found another skein. I thought I was almost done. I thought I had the ball that I was working on and then one more, but then I was digging through some stuff and I found a whole nother skein. So that's like 4 balls total that I got to get through if I want to use up all that yarn. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I have a lot to work on. I'm probably just going to switch between them throughout the day and just kind of work through this and see how much I can get done. But I mean, regardless of how much I do finish, I still think this video is a win. I got rid of, how many was it? Like maybe 10, maybe a little bit more. I got rid of a lot of yarn. So, I mean, I still call it a win. I think really it was most of the donation part of it, but I got rid of a lot. And so if I can get some of these smaller skeins out of the way, that's just like on top, like a cherry on top. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself set up. I just got off from work. And so I'm going to take you with me as I work through what I have left. Okay, so listen, I'm just kind of clearing up my desk space because the original plan was for me to, of course, get started, start crocheting on things, you know, whatever. But, face my camera, I decided I'm going to wind yarn first, because I do have these cakes here, right? But I don't want to have to run into some issues. And then I still have, where is it at? I still have this I gotta wind. Then I have the product that I showed y'all that I bought this yarn for. I have to wind more yarn with this. Then I still have this, and then I have the blue over there I'm making the scrunchies out of. Then I was going to wind this for my rug. So I'm gonna have a yarn winding session first, then I'm gonna start, because I got too much to wind, and I don't want to do it later, because then I'm gonna be pulling from these skeins and it's gonna be a lot. So I don't know if I necessarily count this. I mean, I guess I could, because I am taking it out of my stash and I'm about to use it like now. So especially with the rug, I haven't worked on it since I did the video where I started it, but I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood. I probably won't get to it today, but I know at least sometime this week I should probably work on that some more. I'm sorry if this winding noise is loud to y'all. I don't think it is, but yeah, I don't know. Today I just feel so refreshed after yesterday not doing anything. So I'm gonna wind all these skeins, or at least wind a couple of cakes up, so then I can sit down in peace and crochet all this stuff. And here's the thing, I do this recreationally. I don't make money off of any of this, but it's just I'm going to be crocheting anyway because I love doing it so much that I might as well just record it and put it on YouTube. So why not? But I promise after this clip though, I'm going to move away from this wall. I feel like I've been here like half the video. It's just I had to move my desk from the window because when I would go to edit, I would see the windows in my glasses and you can't see my eyes. So I'm trying a new area to record in. And then if I do record in the window, I'll just have my contacts in. So the window won't be in my eyes, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'll see y'all in a minute and we'll get started. I'm really excited about the scrunchie though. I'm really excited. I looked up another tutorial, like I found one pretty easy. And honestly, if I make this scrunchie and I like it, then I might just use this yarn, this purple yarn, to do it. I mean, preferably I would like to make all these drawstring purses out of this. But I don't know, we'll just see how I feel. The scrunchie tutorial that I found is pretty simple, and I can do it while I watch my shows. Whatever show I end up watching today, I don't even know. But yeah, so I'll see y'all in a minute, and I'll be a busy bee. Okay, so it's the end of the night. If you hear like a whirring sound, it's a fan. It's just really hot in here. So I have made some progress Not as much as what I said before, but this is what I got done. So I got this done. I have to weave in the two little ends, but this massive scrunchie, but this is big enough for my hair. So I'm really excited for it. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. So I'm going to make sure I weave in these ends before I go to sleep. But there's that. Now, I was working on this. I think I mentioned it in a different video. This is a hexagon cardigan I'm making for my mom. But for some reason, it always takes me forever to do the two hexagons. Because like the last rounds, it just takes so long. I don't even want to do it. But I knocked it out. And the reason why I'm counting this is because I had to pull down 2 cakes of yarn from my yarn stash. And I was going to go for a third one, but now I have to wind some more. So that's more yarn out of my yarn stash. I'm very proud of that. So as for this, I think in the previous clip or the couple before it, you saw that I had like a bigger blue one and a small blue one. I used up all the small, and then this one is floppy a little bit on the big one. So this used up quite a bit of yarn, and it took a while. All I did was some single crochets, and then I did 2 rounds of double crochet, 3 in each stitch. And surprisingly, I don't know, for some reason I just didn't think it was going to take as long as it did, but yeah, it took a while. So, but I'm glad I got it done though, that's for sure. So all I have left now, I have the orange yarn, have the purple yarn, the yellow, and then the variegated one. So tomorrow I'm going to try to knock out the variegated yarn for that blanket and see how far I get. But that's all I have right now. I'm going to go ahead and put all this yarn away or just throw it on my table because I have to go to bed. I have work in the morning and I get up pretty early. So I'm pretty much wrapped up for the day. Tomorrow I'll check in with y'all again to show y'all if I can meet my goal. Okay, so I have an update. Yeah, I'm not going to finish this blanket. I'm just going to be straight up with you. Even though this is really good blanket yarn, I mean, really, I set myself up because I always say that I don't like doing blankets, and I was like, oh, I can just do one more. It's fine. I'll whip it out. No. Every time I work on a blanket, I'm reminded why I don't like doing it. But yeah, I do have an idea for this yarn though. I wanted to make like a suspender like skirt situation, or maybe even a dress where like there's like a dress in the front or like a skirt and there's suspenders on it. I think that'd be fun because like look how this works up though. Like that's so fun. So I think I'm gonna like it. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just frog this so I can just do this for another day, because to be 100 with y'all, I'm kind of over this video because I have other projects I have to work on that are a bit time sensitive. These projects in this video are not time sensitive, especially this blanket. I wasn't making it for anybody. I was just making it just to do it, and then I was going to figure out what I was going to do with it when I was done. So yeah, I'm really going to just kind of call the video here. So thank y'all so much for joining me. I really am appreciative. If you would like to subscribe to see more crochet shenanigans, please feel free to do so. I'm here every Friday with stuff, you know. So I will see y'all next Friday. In the meantime, y'all be safe, and I will see y'all then. Bye.